What's up, guys? NewPermafrost here yet again. This battle is a UU match. Forgot which forum I was cruising around on to find this, but I asked for a UU openly, and some guy accepted. I don't know what his YouTube or forum name is. I forgot. I really stopped keeping track of that stuff. So, yeah. So anyway, it starts off with me missing 2 stone edges after he taunted me, and now I'm going to get this stone edge off and not quite kill it, but that's because this is a bulky Frostlass, as you can see. He's going to ping split here, which is a really good move considering I have so much HP, but the second stone edge is still going to be able to finish it off, so it doesn't matter anyway. So Frostlass goes down. Still haven't gotten to set up my stealth rocks, but that's okay because my period still has a lot of HP, and even though those 2 layers of spikes are up, it's not that significant. So I'm gonna switch into Slowbro here because I know I wall him very well. I mean, he's a bulk up one, and that means he has no moves that can hurt Slowbro. So now he's gonna switch to Leafeon while I predict that switch and go back to Rhyperior. I'm gonna predict his Swords Dance and stay in. I think, if I remember correctly, yes. I predict his Swords Dance and stay in and get up a Stealth Rock. Rhyperior has pretty much served its purpose now, so I'm just going to let it go down to this Leaf Blade, and I'll be able to get a free switch in, so it's not too big a deal that Rhyperior is gone. So now I'm going to switch to Entei to scare him away, which is going to work. I mean, no, you really don't want to risk that. And I'm just going to go for a flamethrower, not wanting to overpredict or anything. So I'll go for the flamethrower, and it does hardly anything because he brings in the UU version of Blissey, because it's Blissey's pre-evolved form. So I get up a Toxic just to have it, and he's going to T-Wave me. And now that Entei's pretty much useless, I mean, I'm looking at, from what I've seen of his team, I still have other things on my team that could deal with the Leafeon, so I'm not too concerned if I let Entei go down. I was gonna go for another flamethrower because I was just waiting to stay in and die so I can get a free switch in, but he switched to Poliwrath and I get paralyzed, so it doesn't matter too much. He's gonna go for a Waterfall here, and I know I can live 1 without a bulk up, so I'm gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp, and luckily I do not get paralyzed or miss, so I get a Will-O-Wisp off on this Poliwrath, which is pretty darn good because now his attack is kind of gone. He won't be doing nearly as much damage as he normally would. So Entei goes down, so it's now 4-5, and I'm going to switch to Slowbro, knowing again that he can't do that much to me, and I'm going to set up a Calm Mind. And he switches into this Raikou, which does scare me quite a bit, but I'm going to predict him over-predicting, and he goes for a Shadow Ball, which is really nice for me because I'm able to take one, not as well as I would have hoped, but I do take one, and gonna get a Surf off, and it's gonna take Raikou down to very little health, and he's gonna go for a Shadow Ball again to take me out. So kind of sad that I wasted Slowbro. Slowbro would have been handy to have later on. Slowbro is always nice to have around still. And I know he's going to predict my close combat, so I'm going to go for a Night Slash. And Night Slash does a lot of damage. Almost enough to take him out, but not quite. So I'm going to switch back out, and I'm noticing that I'm probably going to need the Heracross. Like, he's vital at this point. I need Heracross to stay around. And I know he's going to switch out from this Poliwrath. So I'm going to switch out my Sceptile too. Right here there's going to be a lot of switching and, I don't know, mind games going around. I'm going to switch back to Heracross while he's going to switch back out to Leafeon. I know he doesn't want to take a Mega Horn from Heracross, so I know he's going to switch again. So I'm going to take the chance to switch out as well. So he goes, oh no, not this turn. I close combat first and take out the Poliwrath, because I knew he would probably predict my Mega Horn, and I knew Poliwrath, I'm pretty sure it was the only thing that could take it. Driftman probably would have died from it, so he didn't send it in then. So Now I'm gonna go to Interrogator while he's gonna get a rest off. And even though Unburden's gonna activate, because that's the classic Driftbloom set, Unburden's gonna activate after the Chest of Bear wakes up, makes him wake up, but he's gonna start Calm Minding while I'm gonna get a Swords Dance up. And I don't know why he didn't just try to attack me, because that would have been so much a better move. So I'm gonna get the Ice Punch off, and it's gonna be able to take him out, which I was actually surprised about, because most Driftblooms are able to take an Ice Punch. But I realized that I have Life Orb on this for Alligator. I thought I had leftovers. So with the Life Orb and Swords Dance, it's enough to take him out. Gonna go for Aqua Jet here, and I'm evening the game now. I thought I was gonna lose in the very beginning. I thought I lost too many Pokemon too early. But yeah, I'm just gonna Aqua Jet there while he goes for a Leaf Blade to take me out. So Feraligatr goes down, and I'm now going to switch into Heracross. And like I said, Heracross was like the most important thing to keep around. I'm going to go for a Mega Horn to take out Leafeon, which is awesome. So now, I forget what he has left. Chansey, that's all he has left. I don't want to stay in and get paralyzed and then him Seismic Toss me. So I'm going to send in Sceptile basically to die. He's going to Seismic Toss here because he's not going to be lame and stall the match out. I hate when people do that. But he's just going to Seismic Toss me to death while I get off a few energy balls, you know, just to let Sceptile go down. Pretty much at this point in the time, we both knew I kind of had the game, because after he kills Sceptile, Heracross is going to come in for a close combat. So I'm just going to let Sceptile go down to these Seismic Tosses. And plus I'm getting a little extra damage, and it doesn't matter. Heracross won't take him out in one close combat anyway, but yeah, he's going to get me with this Seismic Toss, and now I'm going to switch him to Heracross to finish out the match. So this was a pretty nice game. I came back from it after I thought I would lose. I'm going to get this close combat off, and that's a good game. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. I have a few more battles to put up, and yeah, I'll try to do that this weekend since I have a day off. So comment, rate, sub, guys, and peace. See you next time. Later.